Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today is going to be, I think, part 4 of my Dubai haul, and I want to speak to you about a few fragrances, including this very special limited edition one from Paris Corner, and I also received a couple of Paris Corner in PR, so technically they're not Dubai haul, but I did receive December Ambar in Dubai as well, which I couldn't fit in my luggage, so I left behind. So I'm very grateful for the brand for sending me another one, and I've got this one called Pinkling, which is their latest, I believe. And on top of that, I want to talk about 2 fragrances from the Fragrance Network group. They are the same group who owns Emirates Pride as well. They're a company who provides services for manufacturing fragrances, so if you're ever in the market, then you can contact the Fragrance Network. They can produce fragrances to home goods to even tanning oil, so they have the know-how for everything that you can think of. The Fragrance Network also has their own in-house brand, including this one called Flower Scents and this one called Rimal. And I've got 2 fragrances that I was gifted during Beauty World, and I want to speak to you about them. So I really have to speed through this video because I've told my husband to watch our son for like half an hour, so I have to get this in the first shot. So we're going to speak about this very special limited edition Paris Corner. This is limited edition in the sense that it was literally made for those who were lucky enough to be invited at the Paris Corner event during Beauty World. We're talking about Khair Amber Bloom. So this is the crazy presentation. It's got velvet interiors and everything, and it even had like this whole leather strap and a carrier, which I couldn't fit in my luggage, so I could only carry the box. So Amber Bloom is really limited in the sense that it was a collaboration specifically for this particular fragrance with Givaudan. So when I say limited edition, this is how limited it is. There's only 350 bottles, and out of which I got the 125th bottle. Now, the perfumer behind this incredible fragrance, I've been enjoying this quite a lot, I cannot lie. I've already unboxed it because it's so goddamn good. And anyways, it's quite easy. You don't have, plastic wrapping and everything. So I've been wearing this quite a lot. It is super well performing and diffusive. So the perfumer behind this incredible fragrance is Santosh Shinde. He is an Indian perfumer who works at Givaudan, and he created really a masterpiece. This fragrance is, I cannot describe how beautiful it is. So it opens up with a gorgeous bergamot note, and on top of that, it just blooms into this blend of beautiful white florals. So I'm talking about Jasmine Sambac, I believe there's tuberose, and some orange blossoms. And in the dry down is this heady blend of ambroxan and vanilla. So it's a sweet vanilla ambery white floral. It leans a little bit it leans a little bit feminine to me, but anyone can wear whatever they want, right? So this is so incredibly beautiful. I wore this before I went shopping, and I went to the Hourglass in Fennec, and the lady in the counter was like, "Hey, you smell so great. What are you wearing?" And I'm like, "It's limited edition. You can't buy it." I felt so bougie. I guess that's the whole point, right? And it is so beautiful. It is a compliment magnet, and I'm so sorry you cannot own it unless someone sells it on eBay or something like this. You can't buy it. It's not available in the market, but I am incredibly lucky I have a bottle. So that is Amber Bloom. I needed to get it out of my chest. And then we have a few fragrances that I haven't tried before. Let's go through it. I have to keep this aside carefully. Okay, now we have this one. This is called December Ambar. Now, the first December, I have tried it. I don't own it. I don't know. I don't remember ever falling for it. Maybe at a time I was so new to Paris Corner, I didn't really appreciate its beauty. I don't know. I can't remember what it smelled like. Oh. But this one is an amber version. So if Paris Corner is doing amber as well as that limited edition, then I'm curious to find out about this one. This is December Ambar. Same bottling, which is like really tall and ornate. I have the notes open here in front of me. I prepared in advance because, like I said, I can't spend much time. So it is supposed to give an ambery profile. Before I read the notes, let's try it. Okay. Okay. The notes are here as well. How cool, right? Oh my God, did they really make like a something that looks like an amber? And there's an ant in there. Like it's trapped like Jurassic Park. It is so funny. Oh my gosh, the details. Okay, so top notes of aniseed, apple, and coconut. Interesting. And heart notes of saffron, rose, and plum. And base notes of caramel, moss, vanilla, amber, benzoin, cedarwood. Okay, aniseed is really unique. Like not a lot of fragrances use it. We use it in our cooking, Indian cooking, but I don't see a lot of fragrances with aniseed in it. So bravo for trying something new, Paris Corner. If you have aniseed fragrances that you really enjoy, then leave them in the comments. I'm really curious to know. I don't get much of the coconut. I do get some fruitiness, probably the plum and the apple. Saffron definitely pulls back the sweetness. Yeah, and the dry down is going to be very ambery. I can already tell because the caramel ambery side is going to come through the more you wear it. I haven't tried this one ever, so this is my first impression. Really nice. I'm not disappointed at all with this fragrance. So, moving on. I'm sorry if I'm rushing this episode, but let's see. I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, so I saw online that everybody's complaining about how ugly this bottle is, right? So I've seen the bottle. The packaging is like Frida Kahlo-ish kind of painting here. Really, really unique and odd. I don't know how they come up with such concepts. Okay, chapter. The brooch. Oh. Okay, Paris Corner is on a roll, yeah? Like they've been writing like poems and all that jazz. With the Fiora line as well is like all dreamy and like it's an imaginary world. So here's a poem right here. I'm not going to read it because not now, not on camera, because it's going to take me a while. So it's, wow, chapter 1, chapter 2, remember. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Chapter 1 is the brooch. Chapter 2 is remembering. Chapter 3 is the last walk. Damn. It's like a book, man. Like I have to read this, but I can't do it on camera. Like I said, I don't have much time, so I'll have to read this afterwards. Wait, why am I using my own tester strips? Because I have Paris Corner branded tester strips. So this is the bottle. It is, the cap has come off slightly, but it is not the most attractive looking bottle. I hope they change it for if they're making this into a series. Why am I getting nail polish in the opening? Okay. There's a bit of cherry coming through. Do they have the notes here? Okay. The first opening is nail polish, you guys, which I'm not a big fan of. But now it's blooming into more like a cherry blush, cherry perfume. Let's see the notes. Pinkling. So it has milk, cherry, and saffron. It has smoke, white flowers, benzoin, musk, nagarmotha, and amber. Okay, the first couple of seconds is undoubtedly nail polish to my nose. I don't get milk. I get the cherry now. I get the musk because it's more like an airy cherry. It's not like a heavy, creamy cherry. This is more like I don't know. You know the atmospheric kind of cherry. It's not bad. But is this something I would reach for? I'm not sure. I have to try it on skin and give it another shot. So you'll see another review, probably in short form. But the first nail polish, I have to address that, because that's one of the issues that I've had with Paris Corner. The first time I open a bottle, it's always a little bit, I don't know, bonfire or some medicinal smell, and then I leave it to sit for a while, and then I would surprise myself by falling in love with the perfume. So let's give it another chance, but this was just my first impression. It is a pretty cherry dominant fragrance. I don't get the milkiness from the milk top note, but I do get the muskiness in the sense that it's more like a bright cherry. So this could actually develop into something stunning. So I'm gonna have to give it a try and give it a wear on my skin to see how it performs and how it wears on my skin. Next, the Fragrance Network. I'm gonna try Rimal Soft Turquoise first. Now, I went to the Fragrance Network booth and they had some amazing in-house brands. So if you're a gourmand lover, they have something called Yamira, like Yum Ira, IRA. Apparently it's Amira, it means beautiful in Arabic, and Yum is like yummy, so it's a play on word. And they also had another brand called Wood, W-O-U-D, so it's like oud but like wood, and that was one of the most stunning woody fragrance line I have smelled. It was so sophisticated, so well done. And this one is from their brand called Rimal. I would have to remove this little sticker. Okay, here we go. Guys, apologies. Multiple interruptions have happened and sorry, my camera is shaking. Multiple interruptions have happened and I resumed where we stopped and I realized I wasn't wearing my mic. So I was speaking about this. So this is part of the Fragrance Network and this is from Rimal collection. That's one of their in-house brand, and this one is called Soft Turquoise. So you're not going to get a first impressions from me because I've already smelled it, and it gives me it is very reminiscent of vanilla powder from Matière Première EDP. I'm getting a little bit of that nuance. This apparently has strawberry, bergamot, and rose in the top notes, and sandalwood and peony in the middle notes, and base notes of vanilla, amber, musk, and dry wood. I don't get the strawberry. I get more of the powdery vanilla. I don't even get the sandalwood. Yeah, so it's a powdery vanilla to my nose. I do have to wear this on skin. Okay, now it's going in a different direction, but still in the same family, the powdery vanilla family. Yeah. I get the amber, yes, in the dry down. So to me, it's a powdery, ambery vanilla. It's not a bad scent. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's just that it reminds me of vanilla powder EDP. Okay, finally, the last fragrance that we have here is called Pure Jasmine from Flower Scents, another brand under the Fragrance Network. So this is Pure Jasmine. And Flower Scents was quite interesting. I've tried, I think, like a couple of fragrances from Flower Scents, including this one, Pure Jasmine. If memory serves me, I think it really smelled like pure jasmine. Ooh la la! Look at this beautiful bottle. Reminds me a little bit of the Kajal fragrances, but wow. It goes well with what I'm wearing, no? Pure Jasmine. Beautiful, beautiful. I am definitely eyeing fragrances from that wood collection, the wood and oud. Stunning range. And they had another one which was more like a minimalist packaging and all that. It's really, oh my god, so beautiful. Oh my gosh. It is purely jasmine, but like a really high quality, stunning jasmine. Oh my gosh, the jasmine is almost creamy to my nose. So stunning. Oh my goodness. Let me see the notes. Pure jasmine. Oh, it has a perfumer. The perfumer is Alexis Grugillon. I don't know how to pronounce because I haven't done research on him. So he works at Firmenich. Yep, this was created with Firmenich. Okay, so Alexis Grugillon. No way. He worked on the brand new Opus 16 Timber. Oh my gosh, he worked on Amouage Opus Timber, which I actually enjoyed. The online feedback were not that great for Opus Timber, but I actually liked it. I actually really liked it. I thought it was a very sophisticated woody. I thought it would be like pencil shaving, kind of dry wood, but it was more like beautiful wood. Wow, okay, I didn't know he created that. And he also worked on Opus 15, and there's Search by Amouage. So he's done 3 fragrances for Amouage. Then he has done REM by Ariana Grande, some Avon, some Bath and Body Works. Oh my God. Okay, he's worked on Chris Collins as well. Chris Collins is a brand I really, really, really need to explore. And he was there at the Swiss Arabian event at Beauty World, and I missed it. I missed saying hello to him. Anyway, no. He also created L'Eau de Parfum by Cirque du Soleil, the absolutely viral fragrance, supposedly the best vanilla. Oh my gosh, okay. I see you now. I'm gonna study more about this perfumer, Alexis. I'll try and insert a photo of him as well. So he created this fragrance called Pure Jasmine. It is such a high quality jasmine. So beautiful. Oh, if you like white floral, you're gonna love this fragrance. So it has a very simple composition. It has lemon, middle notes of jasmine and vetiver, and it has patchouli and musk in the dry down. Okay. Right. A stunning, beautiful, beautiful jasmine fragrance. This was, I did not expect it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The Fragrance Network, or if you ever get a chance to try flower scents, please give this one a try, especially if you love white florals or jasmine-y kind of fragrance. Stunning, beautiful. Anyway, that concludes my episode of Dubai Haul Part 4. I think it's Part 4. I have more to do. I still have Khadlaj to go through. I have Rips to go through. So there's going to be more parts upcoming. And if you have watched till the end, I want to thank you so much for sticking around, and please do follow me on my other social media channels. I will put the links to my Instagram and TikTok. There are more contents there, and keep in touch. I'll see you in the next video.